Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the back, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looking for a productive play on first down. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets enough. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So Bowling Green's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys...
There he goes! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Bowling Green made the bold move of turning to star of field, stage, and sideline Eddie George as the new head coach. And Falcon fans have to be thrilled after the run he put up at Tennessee State.
Yeah, listen, this guy's an icon in the state of Ohio after what he did winning a Heisman Trophy at Ohio State and after what he built down at Tennessee State. There's a lot of reason for optimism, I think. This guy, this isn't just show, David. I think this guy has a lot of substance to him. I expect them to be pretty good.
Well, and I think that's the cool thing. He's already gone and done it, right? Like, he's a big name, Eddie George, especially like you mentioned in the state of Ohio, but being able to go now with coaching experience. You know, he started to build that program and started to win down the stretch. He learned how to be a head coach. Excited to see his next steps.
And the Falcons pick up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Pine. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the lone running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Finds a little space. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show him, the defense, that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in a football game.
On the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air, it's Pine. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McMillan. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Turns it on in midfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. It would have been a 45-yard field goal attempt from here, but they'll go for it instead. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on 3rd down. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to pound it in. And it's a touchdown. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Pine. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Finds his tight end. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Falcons will call on their punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Snapped it in the shotgun. Got a man. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space. And it's in there for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 35. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Got it in the middle. It's Hogan. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Can't make the connection to... there, calls to miss timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down and go get.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Back to pass, it's Pine. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's McMillan. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air, it's Pine. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it down on the right side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, BG. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Pocket breaking down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He's got the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll try the run. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's McMillan. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to pass. It's Pine. The sure hands, it's McMillan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. The give. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That puts them on top here in the 4th. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Jordan. Safe completion on the screen. Got a little space. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Pine. Finds the tight end. Hard running there. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Across the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Catch in the middle, it's good. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. You're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?